Disney Plus Day has finally arrived, and not only did it bring with it about a dozen new titles to the platform, but it also brought a slew of new information from Marvel, Star Wars, animation, and so much more. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the most important news that you need to know about, all of the most important features and little video clips that they announced, and all sorts of cool stuff from the very first Disney Plus Day, so go ahead and get ready. Hey Energetic Nation, I'm Aaron Waller, and you know I love me some Disney, so I knew once they announced Disney Plus Day, I knew it was going to be a big deal. And in addition to releasing titles like Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Jungle Cruise, Home Sweet Home Alone, and so much more, they also gave us a bunch of new information on upcoming movies, shows, animation, and everything in between. And because there's so much information to cover, I've broken it down into 4 main categories with the timestamps down below. So if you want to go ahead and jump to your favorite category, you can, or you can just enjoy the whole video. I recommend enjoying the whole video because it's all good. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some Disney content. A new Cars show is announced called Cars on the Road that's going to be coming next year, with Owen Wilson and Larry the Cable Guy reprising their roles of Lightning McQueen and Mater respectively. There's a new short film called Ciao Alberto, which is already on Disney Plus following Alberto after Luca had already left at the end of Luca. There's a new show coming in 2023 called Win or Lose, about a middle school co-ed softball team that follows different characters every episode leading up to the big game and their various imaginative adventures. We got our first look at a Baymax trailer, which looks so much fun because I actually love Baymax. He's one of my favorite characters, especially from Big Hero 6. I feel like it was an extremely underrated movie, and I can't wait to see Baymax having his own series, going off at his own adventures and just being the weird little robot that he is. We also get a short clip and trailer for Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild, which is extremely exciting because this used to be from Blue Sky, and now that it's under Disney, it's going to be very interesting to see where this franchise goes moving forward. And we get a new logo for the upcoming Pinocchio movie. It's going to be starring Tom Hanks and directed by Robert Zemeckis. I don't really know how to feel about this one, to be honest with you. I'm excited because Tom Hanks and Disney, but at the same time, Pinocchio is not exactly my favorite Disney movie, so I'm kind of up in the air about it. I'm just hoping for the best, and I'm just going to reserve all judgment until I see an actual trailer. The Proud Family Louder and Prouder, which was a trailer that came out. I did like The Proud Family the first time it came out, but I don't really recall there being any necessity for a sequel. But either way, I'm still excited for an opportunity to revisit these characters. Now, unfortunately, there's not a lot of Star Wars news to report unless there was just something that I missed. There is a very short documentary about Boba Fett that is currently on Disney Plus, but the main piece of news is that we got a behind-the-scenes first look at the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, with Ewan McGregor and director Deborah Chow showing concept art of Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, and various other things we may see, such as a seasoned Obi-Wan watching over a young Luke Skywalker, and we got the confirmation of the return of Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader, which I am super excited about. It's going to be so interesting to see where the series goes, as it does take place 10 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith. I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm excited for it. The Marvel section was the longest of all of the sections for me because it did have the most information, but it was kind of split 50-50 between the stuff that's already happened and the stuff that's upcoming. The first half was very much dedicated to all the series that we've already seen, such as WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, and the What If series. And the second half very much focuses on the future, starting with Hawkeye. We get another look at the series of what's to come, including a long take clip with a rotating camera in the back of a car, and I cannot wait until the series drops on November 24th. We're going to be doing live stream watch parties. You want to make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those. Then we get our first look at Moon Knight, with Oscar Isaac struggling to keep his mental state together, and a quick shot of Moon Knight from behind beating the crap out of someone. Unfortunately, there's no date for this series as of yet, but we can assume sometime in 2022. Next, we get our first look at She-Hulk, showing Jennifer Walters and Smart Hulk returning with Mark Ruffalo, as well as a somewhat behind the back shot of She-Hulk, and what looks like a very old promo, very reminiscent of the 1970s Hulk show, so we might get a little bit of a crossover there. Also, there's no date for this series, hopefully sometime in 2022. We then get a Miss Marvel trailer showing her looking up to Captain Marvel and her power struggles, and a suit variation. Again, there is no date, but there was recent news that this got pushed back to fall of 2022. And after that, we just get a slew of logos and various other little snippets, such as I Am Groot, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, What If Season 2, Echo, which is going to be a spin-off of Hawkeye, Loki Season 2, an X-Men cartoon inspired by the 90s cartoon, a Spider-Man cartoon called Spider-Man Freshman Year, which is sort of a precursor to the MCU Spider-Man, a new logo for Ironheart, a logo for the Agatha House of Harkness spinoff, the same Armor Wars, a very exciting Marvel Zombies, and a transitioning Secret Invasion logo, which also shows us a first look at Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury in this series, which just kind of looks like Samuel L. Jackson Nick Fury to me, but it was still exciting to see the logo transition from the red into the green scroll color. And there's a Miscellaneous, which there's a lot of, including various National Geographic pieces and other cool documentaries, but the most interesting pieces that I found were for a small trailer and cast announcement of the Willow series. Again, nothing that I'm really overly excited about, but it's still interesting. I know there's a lot of fans of Willow out there. And finally, a first image for the highly anticipated upcoming Hocus Pocus 2 that's going to be coming out fall of 2022. Shows the Sanderson sisters back together again and up to who knows what. I'm so excited for this one because they're bringing back a lot of the main cast. A little bit worried because it has been so long and a lot of that main cast is returning. I don't really know what the story's gonna be, but either way, I'm excited for more Hocus Pocus. So that's the majority of the news you need to know from today's very first Disney Plus day. What was your favorite thing, whether it be the announcements, the movies that came out, the shows that came out? Let me know down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your responses. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification so you miss out on any future content from me or the rest of the Nerdgenic team, like this awesome playlist right here, My History Of series. It's a weekly series that explains the various comic book characters of both heroes and villains, gives you a little bit more insight as to who they are. Or check out this awesome video for the anime fans explaining whether or not you need to watch the Cowboy Bebop anime before diving into the live action series. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it, and we hope to see you in the next video.